はい。おはようございます。なんか時間あったから、またやろうかなって思って。すいません。OBS のトーク。これでロック。いや、ちょっと。これでロック。まあ、こんな感じかな。配信設定は4000ビットレート 30fps にしました。ちょっと使いすぎたかなって思って、さっきは。さっきは3なんだよね。で、次はこの4。一人だけ見てもいいと思うんだけど、なんか、バトルの中に会話あるから、また見ようかなって思います。Such is correctness. Is anyone going to guarantee the truth of this statement? 見ましょう。バトルも含めてやりましょう。あれ？バトルだけなんだ。じゃあ仕方ないか。一人だけ見ましょうか。Portable reality. Professional expedition team of one.
We've encountered more and more critters since we entered this forest.
いきなり入ってるの。ちょっと。スイート。合ってるのかな？ちょっと待って。不安です。ちゃんと3読んだんだよね。一応確認。読んだんだよね、これ。読みました。
There must be a series that unifies everything in...
夢から覚めたエニグマ。バイクの音入るのかな？入ってないと思うんだけど、今。フォレス。トイボックス。A professional expedition team who entered into this reserve treachery.
We've encountered more and more critters since we entered this forest.
マルクスとエニグマ。
At least we didn't come here for nothing. Hey Ulrich, don't forget our loot.
Restore Protocol じゃん、これ。面白いな。こういうの初めてなんじゃない？こういうアニメーションとか。
Adler, are you seriously calling these supplies loot? I didn't expect you, of all people, to start indulging in roleplay.
I don't know what you're talking about. And you can save your energy for the journey. We still have a long way ahead of us.
バイクの音入ってるね。Sensing another human breathing, Marcus got sick.
Mr. Enigma? Mr. Ulrich? Perhaps we should hurry.
マルクスちょっと背が高くない？
So we can get there before the language disorder spreads to all of Laplace.
Ah, good. At least someone in our party can put together a rational thought.
According to Muse's map, we still have 7 kilometers until we reach the toy box's depths. If we cross this critter's territory, we'll save a third of the time it would take to go around.
Suddenly strange noise.
Is that a critter?
No. It's an arcanist using critter speech. Looks like another piece afflicted with a language disorder.
We're too far away. I can't make out what he's trying to say. Let's get closer. I may be able to read some useful information. All right, allow me.
だからマーカスなんだね。先はバトルの部分なんだと思うが。The rest of the thing from beyond the trees.
Goodness, this really was a shortcut.
Animal cleanser Marcus is excited, was checking what's ahead. A far cry from that head-down figure he vaguely remembers. Head-down figure? 誰? Yes, the spitting image of brave investigator a mountain.
I'm very grateful for your help, Miss Marcus. I wager we'd still be running in circles if you weren't here.
Indeed. If we can maintain this rate of progress, we'll be submitting an up-to-standard pre-storm protocol very, very soon.
前向きだな。
Ulrich, why didn't you submit this copy of the pre-storm protocol?
Half-finished products have no place in a conference, Adler.
Is with the substitute director aggressive interrogation or you only watch the files went onto the death?
It simply isn't persuasive enough. The toy box's storm simulation still poses some problems that require solving.
Am I hearing this right, Blob for Brains? You're telling me you've already finished the damn thing, but you thought you'd play us all for laughs for a while? Ugh, just turn it in, damn it! Shut those checker chumps up!
As I said, there are still some problems that haven't...
Ulrich, you are slipping into the mindset of a creator. They're simulated data. There's no need for your humanitarian care.
And your biases are showing, Adler. As you'll recall from your encounters with the many familiar faces in the toy box, the pieces there are not objectively different from their real-world counterparts.
やっぱり本人たちから見ればアサシンズクリードのコラボの時と同じかな。別の空間に飛ばされたみたいな感じかな。これ過去のイベントであったのかな。
They are just pieces of data, parts of a simulation. You shut yourselves in your labs, in the toy box, calculating all day. And for what? If you all keep playing delusional genius and continue to ignore the problems Laplace is facing, soon it will be out of our hands. This isn't the toy box. There are no resets.
マイクのゲームの音量をマイクに取られてるのかなこれ。やばくない。Active sounds all over the place. Then there is shortcuts on the
It's true, Adler. With every new era brought by the storm, the Foundation has only tightened their policies, perhaps to an extreme. However, they need Laplace's research results. They need our innovation, our inventions. The Foundation doesn't view us as an enemy.
Exactly. I seriously don't get you guys. It's not like it'll affect us, so quit wasting our time with all these meetings. So what if Laplace loses its independence?
Adler, we can't properly discuss the issue if you don't explain what's making you so apprehensive.
プレイヤーから見れば確かにファンデーションの人たちちょっと曖昧なところはあるんだからファンデーションに入ってほしくない参加に入るは入るなんだけど なんて言うんだろう。Anyone who's open a habitual softly scoff slips out before any words can.
If the Foundation passes their storm personnel reform, do you really think you'll be able to continue your research freely? Laplace is this close to being completely subsumed by the Foundation. When that happens, where do you think our inventions are going to be used?
Or
Don't tell me that none of you have ever considered.
Oh la la! No wonder they called you Enigma. If you've got some insider information, just tell us already.
substitute trust. Office Foundation flashback.
Adler Hoffman, you've arrived. Please, sit.
Konstantin.
No need. I'm not here to chat.
Fine by me. Then allow me to move on to the subject. How's your progress on the storm contingency plan the Foundation requested?
Contingency. Enigma weaves the question away.
Get to the point.
Storm contingency plan. どういうことそれ？聞いたことある気がするなんだけど覚えてないな。
I had planned on some small talk, but I'll get right to it if you wish.
She leans back in her chair.
If you assume the position of Laplace's next director, I can promise that the Foundation will not significantly interfere with the LSCC's regular operations.
On the condition I obey your every word.
Quite the opposite. Everything will be in your hands to do with as you see fit.
Then I would choose to keep things the way they are. And there are plenty of more outstanding, more rational members who could take on the responsibility. Take Ulrich, the leader of the Storm Research Group, for example. Or Pointer. She did remarkable work on developing the teleport disc, among any number of others.
ちょっと見えたかもしれない。フォンデーションってラプラスのディレクターが人間の方がいいという意見があるから、そしてエニグマは人間だからそういうことなんだよね。
Mr. Adler, I'm afraid you've missed a crucial point. Although committee member Irenai is the one pushing for the storm personnel reform, appointing you as the director of Laplace is not his intention.
It's yours, isn't it, Madam Constantine?
You see, a keen mind is a key prerequisite to becoming director. The core of the issue isn't how the Foundation presents its final decision to the outside world, but who we present. And what we need is a human. A stable, persuasive, uncontroversial human.
uncontroversial のところはわからないけど、エニグマってちょっと
When all is said and done, the Foundation's objective remains the same. We only wish to do all we can to brave the storm. In this regard, you are the best choice, Mr. Adler.
Your best choice was forced to retire in the timekeeper's suitcase.
ルシのことね。
Yes. Madame Lucy has certainly been enjoying a comfortable vacation.
Meeting a small Constantine steers the conversation in another direction.
But let's not dwell on that. There's something else I wanted to tell you. Something interesting. To be kept to yourself for the time being, of course. It's a research topic we haven't yet revealed to Laplace. As you're well aware, for many years we've been searching for a method to bring back those reversed in the storm.
Amber Room.
Well, the Foundation has discovered a feasible theory. If we can inject a person's past memories into a suitable body, Then we can restore those who were lost.
どうやってやるのこれ。
All those years ago, a special candidate helped us in the first stages of this experiment. And now, we're finally starting to see results.
俺のことで、あれだな。バーティンがエンブルムに入ったとき、ちょっと繋がった。その時かな。コンスタンティンにバレたってことなの。もう確かに、監視カメラとかあるんだし、一瞬監視カメラに消えたということは、もしかしてそういうことという考えかもしれないね、コンスタンティン。
To this end, we hope to acquire help from Laplace.
やっぱりエンブルムはラプラス本当に関係ないね。フォンデーションの独断というか、バックサウス、basically unnecessary choice in the midst of chance. Enigma. これ初。
Go on, spit it out! Or have all those long-winded administrative tasks totally destroyed your ability to get to the point?
You know something, don't you, Adler?
バレてる。Everyone waits for Enigma to speak, but all they get is a room. It's a room full of puzzle looks. No matter how much he despises Constantine's implication and methods, he knows that this is neither the time nor the place for sharing what he's learned. The words he cannot speak hardening to stone the back of his throat. Were he to let it fall, the ripple it would send through Laplace would be impossible to calm.
I'm simply learning to consider the consequences before I act. Some of the Foundation's committee members have gotten swept up in the prospect of an impending arcane war. If this goes on, Laplace mustn't become a pawn in their war games, or a bargaining chip for their faction disputes. In short, we need to submit our pre-storm protocol as soon as possible.
表の理由ね、それは。
Which means we need to figure out what the core of the toy box really is. No, whatever it is, we need to crack it open as soon as possible. Alright? If we hurry, we still have a chance to convince the talking heads at the Foundation to leave us be.
It's usually very different expression.
Enigma, are you actually begging right now? Quick, has the storm stopped? Has hell frozen over?
Whatever. Just give me an answer.
The bit of its was finally in the thing, then slowly it set up.
All right. It seems there'll be no solving our differences in the short term. So, I have a proposal. We submit 2 reports and let the reviewers decide.
Fine.
Each toy box. In the toy box, once again, a person has taken him to a beach. There's the roll for the moon at the sword village point at the swirling.
From a visual estimate, the perfect language covers everything in a 5-kilometer radius, with the tower as its center. On the beach outside this 5-kilometer area, the environment continues to exhibit signs of language disorder, a new type of storm syndrome.
Yari, language disorder. が、その、トイボックスの中のストームシンドロームなんだ。
It deconstructs words into phonemes, the building blocks of sound, and uses them as the building blocks of matter. a handful of seawater contains 1, 2, 3, 4, roughly 20 phonemes. Though clearly the phonemes themselves don't carry any meaning, they do leave room to construct one.
The whisper goes in phenomenon. Phonemes plus MD.
The waves create a chiming sound, like bells. This seawater holds enough phonemes such that they may organize into morphemes, the smallest units of meaning.
Wow, great. なんか大学に習ったことある気がする。いや、気がするじゃない。習ったことあるけど、どういう意味かはわからないっていうか、覚えてない。忘れた。英語なんだからな。
Monkeys may have an easier time putting Shakespeare together here than writing it on typewriters.
Shall takes the especially purchase and carries his rhyme train to the waves crest. The space seems working in the winds.
It seems the wind strips even the quietest utterances into the smallest units of sound.
It has a solid carefully sifting out their phonemes.
Perhaps these symptoms can be understood as a language microscope, or maybe a scalpel. The environment dissolves and dissects every spoken word, leaving only its phonetic fragments behind. To use language is to quickly combine these pieces into specific sequences to create a meaningful utterance. Thus, one could view this entire environment as a simulation of language use. Bilabial plosive, diphthong, mid-central vowel, nasal, the phonemes of poem. I see. It's encryption and decryption. Hardly foreign territory for me.
君の得意ところ。And the question is a small plus well, runs with sea water. It sells the foil and exit the liquid inside is crystal.
It still appears like normal seawater in this container. Let's see if X has any suitable equipment to analyze its composition when I get back.
持って帰るの？っていうかできる？
I wonder,
持って帰
if I
る？
bring this vial of seawater to the tower, will its composition change?
Then it's a few strange symbol. At first, the dolphin looks locals rush from the reef in a panic. Toybox no zooming. Puzzled animal watches as they come running straight toward him, crying ugly. As they travel across the phonemes they assemble in the words.
This language deconstruction phenomenon seems to have a limited range. Just now, the limit was around 2 meters.
He glitches with me finding on the back of his hand, but the local shouting robs him of any transponder it burns. Oh, ちゃんと喋ってる。聞こえるようになったん。The clamoring light calls surrounding him. No matter which way he steps, they swarm back in an instant. Oh, he just convinced himself. They are nothing but cold data, not real people, not worth his time.
Critter attacks are common in the toy box. Go find the fellow with the glass tank for a head. I need to get to that tower.
But he's resisted it, no financial. The reality has made the choice for them to keep history. Edmund lays down at his timer 10 hours in the toilet.
If I waste time on things like this, I won't make any progress on the tower's function before the simulated storm hits. I need to finish the pre-storm protocol before Ulrich does.
If we wait any longer, our friend will get hurt.
早いもん勝ちじゃないから。落ち着け。
All the damn pleading. What is this, a time loop?
When it's collide, the result is either a turn-off or a concession, and lately Edema has been favoring Hilda. There is no trace of simulation in the panic on their face. Not even Laplace's most advanced equipment could reproduce terror so fit.
Leads away.
They cheer and quickly cripple towards the reef. On the other side, the emergency comes to the few a pair of critters closing in. 戦い。ちょっと。今も使おう。
Practice validates theory.
アウトベター。
Let's get this over with quickly.
Simulate doom, calculate,
Give it a little flutter.
decrypt the cosmos.
In memory of the dead.
An adequate sample.
Purge the impurities. Don't stick around for a fight you're bound to lose. But if
ごめん。It's literal speech. Just you wait. It doesn't take much before the critters flee speaking, even without understanding the language, and with parts of it reduced to incomprehensible ways, their movement convey their fury just fine. Oh, tadi.
Thank you for lending us a hand.
Greta, Madam Hoffman,
You again.
出たんだ。As she approached the threat survivor, Edema eyes fall on the figure. Similar to someone he knew better. どこからもらったの？マダム・ホフマンの記憶っていうか姿っていうか。マダム・ホフマン。
I should have known. This is the only way to the tower.
He muttered under his breath and takes a step forward. It's a waste of time. None of this results just an absurd coincidence created by the toy bomb's logic.
I saw you on my previous expeditions.
Oh, you're from the outside. This world is constantly resetting, so I'm afraid I cannot recall our previous encounters.
自覚あるんだ。トイボックスの中。but
The last time I saw you, you were also on your way to explore the depths of the toy box. Is that the case this time as well? I built a tower there, in the depths, but nothing has changed. I'm no closer to finding out how to stop the storm in here. Listen to me. This is all a simulation, designed to help us find a solution to the storm. No matter what you do, everything will eventually reset to its original state. Nothing will change. You don't have to waste your time like this. You've already made this journey before, and it is difficult and meaningless.
looking the road ahead.
I appreciate your concern. It appears this isn't the first time you've observed our actions, and I'm glad I was able to help you come to your conclusions. However, everything you've said pertains to your business as an outsider. From your point of view, perhaps your claims are correct. But I'll only know if your advice is meaningful to me once I get there myself, when I see that tower with my own eyes. In any case, I won't be the last to visit it. Perhaps whatever I leave behind will help those who come after. Like I've helped you.
本当のマダム・ホフマンみたいなこと言ってるね。
Besides, if you've already concluded that this is meaningless, why did you return?
ただちょっと穏やかっていうかなんだろう、本物のマダム・ホフマンだとちょっと厳しいところあるかもしれないね。Leaving the question to hang in the air, Albert pressed the same line and followed the road behind him. Anima doesn't move. The timer takes on converting precious time into numbers. Only that he sets off down the same road. Hmm. ちなみに今回のイベントは短めのはずなんだから15くらいかな、多分。ステージ自体は11が最後なんだけど、一人は多分15くらいかな。All is a riddle, and the old days carry the scent of mint of my family home. Of my family home.
I'm heading out.
Is this flashback?
You can heat up the leftovers in the fridge for lunch. Did you hear that, Adler?
Flashback だね。また大学の時代だね。
What's the appeal of the mountaineering club anyway?
Mountaineering Club. Madame Hoffman.
At this point, even the neighbors are saying, looking for Greta? She's probably gone mountain climbing.
そういえば、いつのイベントだっけ？セミライスのモンテンクラインビングだな。その関係あるのかな？
Or rowing.
Or rowing. The young woman at the table has already laced up her shoes. He stamps her feet on the mat. She shows her hiking bags and glance back at her brothers as she rises.
Would you like to come?
かわいい。かわいいというか綺麗。Madame Hoffman.
Last time you joined me on the Covendo climb, before we'd even made it back, you said you'd never participate in any weekend sports events ever again.
Carwell de Duco.
Chess, swimming, or doing those math problems you love? They're all worthy pastimes. There's no need to follow me.
I only came here to get a glass of water.
Sure. By the way, I need your help for something.
By Guru Sai. Greta throws him a set of keys. He catches them. His eyes never leaves the crossword in his newspaper.
What are you poring over now? Planning to lock up Papa's cigarette cabinet behind a code again?
That was just a visionaire cipher. A beginner's puzzle.
Anyway, if you have the time, could you mow the lawn in the back garden? It would make Mama and Papa happy.
両親もまだ生きてる。
And you know, I've never asked. What's got you so dead set on Laplace?
この時からも興味あるのか。
There are plenty of outstanding research facilities to choose from. Why them?
Because I believe we share the same ideas.
これ、最初のストームが、僕のった前なんだよね。The seriousness in his stone makes her pulse.
There must be a theory that unifies everything in the universe. Because every puzzle has a solution.
マダム氏と同じことを 言ってる。
The word is like a crossword. If you follow the clues, you'll arrive at an answer. The only answer. An established theory. It's simple, clear, rational. Codes simply rearrange symbols according to a set of rules. Identify these rules, and you can decipher it. If we don't have an answer, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist, but rather that we haven't discovered it yet. I've attended lectures at Laplace. Their researchers firmly believe they can discover the truth. It's utter conceit, but that's the way it should be.
I see. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll receive an invitation from them soon enough. I've asked around. They all said age is no matter, nor whether or not you are an arcanist. Laplace opens its doors to geniuses. That's the only requirement. Won't be any trouble for you, Bruderherz.
He goes and sets the flower down before the headstone. Did you not appreciate what Christian demands? Now spill over the edge of the stone onto the grass.
Many people remember you. Even Musée 3's toy box has a chunk of data, still diligently simulating your stubbornness. But I'm sure you don't want to hear me prattle on about the past.
Whether the convict himself or push something away, and he must search his quarter thoughts for something else to play.
The tower in the toy box. The Tower of Babel we use to solve the language disorder. It isn't the final solution. Yes, people are able to use verbal communication to understand each other again. Unprecedented, I know. But this has come at a cost. The piece's cognitive processes have all unified under the same model. Unanimous agreement, unanimous objection. Can this even be considered communication?
あれみたいだな。3.2のパリスのやつ。Tip of Meat。ブルーの友達の目標、夢ってやつ。He's been staring at the engraving letter for so long that they start to look strange. It's like this is all some sort of dream.
Ulrich and I each set off on our own expeditions. But in the end, we both decided to destroy the tower and take its core. So, now we have a new problem to solve. The core has a combination lock. And I can't make heads or tails of it.
結構いろいろスキップされてるね。物語、ストーリーの展開としては。It's not for only silence, though that doesn't stop anyone from working out what the response may have been.
I know. You wouldn't understand. This is supposed to be my specialty. Finding clues, cracking codes. All it takes for me is time. But my mind's gone rusty. Even my own thoughts have become unreliable. I haven't done any research of my own in a long time. Oh no. Just pointless meetings and endless paperwork. Trivial, inconsequential matters have absorbed my every waking moment, grinding the old gears in my head to a halt. I can almost hear them creaking when I try to get them turning again. Perhaps I've lost the talent I once had.
いろんな問題あるすぎるからな。He knows with a bitter smile.
Maybe one day soon, I'll be using one of X's inventions. Even his simplest robots couldn't do any worse than me.
The voice whispering in the drifting wind. And as if all silence, the word sound close in
Oh.
her name.
Mr. Enigma, you're here too.
Yes. He turns toward the voice cries, Minty. Minty.
I have a meeting with the Foundation. This was on the way.
Kitas Minty stands behind him, arms full of document and fog. Minty's.
You're here to see her again.
Yes, I've brought some new manuscripts for her to see. These manuscripts, I'm going to submit them to the Daydream Post. But I'm not sure whether I'll be rejected again.
どんなものを書いてるんだ
I
ろう
used a different recording technique this time, based on the feedback Madame Hoffman gave me once. So, I wanted to show them to her before I got an answer from the magazine. I hope she can see that I've finally figured out what to do with my limitless reading. Instead of focusing on how much I can read, I've decided to focus on the specific truths I can glean from them, to record the story of the storm.
Oh. Record Story of the Storm? ちょっとウルト出てるってこと。でもマーカスの隙を使ってもっと別のもの見えてるかもしれないということなのかな。Like monsters aside, Marcus lays the flower on top of the documents and sets them on for headstone.
Without betraying my own principles or Madame Hoffman's teachings, I've managed to find a recording technique that can realize my dream. Of course, it's definitely lacking in a lot of ways.
What it means to say still means, though not without stumbling over herself. She doesn't know Enigma well. That was the lone thread that connected them.
Actually, Mr. Enigma, I never thought you'd come here. Oh, I don't mean that as a criticism. I only mean I understand how you were feeling. But I suppose now you're here, you found an answer to that question?
Just choose the words with care.
Not yet. But staying like this isn't going to help me think either.
Well, reading takes time, and so does seeking proof.
Perhaps. You probably have a lot to say to her. I'll get out of your way.
Enigma reached into his pocket and felt the cold metal tube in his palm. He rummaged in the other.
What's wrong, Mr. Enigma?
Nothing. Here.
Marcus and Enigma threw something into the entrance door. Amateur. Candies well similar ones could always be found in their metal pockets. The sharp of still makes her.
Oh, Vince.
Hallway Foundation. The Bluetooth meeting finally ends at the stands in the PC hall a trip. Staffing brothers pass without noticing him unfold while it's a lot heavier than the laugh.
Talk about using a sledgehammer to crack a nut. What a meaningless waste of resources.
The neither rings just in time, cutting off the lingering content for the meeting he'd suffered.
Adler, if you aren't dealing with anything urgent, please return to the Place as soon as possible.
What happened?
We've made some new discoveries regarding the tower's core. It changes when observed. We need to come up with a new plan.
Oh. こういうテオリーというか、the observation theory or something like that. あるものは存在 誰かに監視されてるから存在している。誰の感想もされていないと同じ。そんなもんかな。ブレイブルーとか、青春舞台やるのアニメとか、そういう話あるんだよね。そういうものがトイボックスのタワー。This is onboarding guide. The more eccentric there are, the more guides there are. Where's guide to savers? Ignoration. Baik no to Rai. To prevent Laplace employees from falling victim to pranks from college and to avoid research delay from being unable to play codes, we are distributing beginner's guide to savers. The beginner cipher can be seen as upgrade to the Caesar cipher, turning the simple shift of a single word into shift across multiple alphabets to increase complexity for more on the Caesar cipher. See the Caesar cipher. The difference between fingerprint and Caesar cipher is that in the beginner cipher, the relation between the ciphertext and plaintext letter is 1-to-1, making the key harder to figure out. However, since it's still full of patterns, you can still find repeating ciphertext names. By using high frequency or in common language, you can guess the plaintext or specific segment of ciphertext to use the theory. Here are a list of people Laplace who are available to play games with ciphers. Richard Dawkins Victor. If you can consider this as ciphers. We can try to confirm the suspected elements and to stop the play. X. Richard Dawkins Victor. 覚えてねえな。その3人、何フィニッシュ。Working with sometimes can have any conversion with your stuff. After that, the storm broke the world through the 1990s. Post-9 storm, Miss Israel really accepted treatment mistaken has been traveling the world, struggling to change it. She quickly adapted to the new treatment and did many things. So gave her plenty of recommendation. マーカスの書き物だなこれ。It is worth noticing that after the Vietnam scheme, Miss Semmelweis became a vampire. This came as a massive surprise to everyone, but it also fascinated me, like reaching the payoff for a story foreshadowing. After making many sincere requests, I got permission to read the beginning of her story. Oh, it is complex tale, one that leaves you wondering incessantly about how it ends. However, if I were to retell the whole story here, it would end up 3 times different. I would like to thank my mentor, Madam Hoffman, for showing me how to do things concise in situations like this. The world has traveled to 1920, post-10 storm, but the war has not ended. It all feels like a continuation of that chaotic day. I heard Miss Kakania was dejected the whole day, but she quickly returned to her mission from a food agent administration. Even after crossing to Edas, her tendency spirit has not dampened at all. It seems that spirit has affected me too. I find myself constantly thinking about what I can do. Thus, I have decided to write this book to organize my thought in that hopes that I will find a conclusion before the final drive. Flowing memories. The world shifts under observation. Memories are like echoes in the class. Elizabeth.
As you can see, this is the toy box's core.
見たことある気がするんだけど。あれだな。ベリルのあれだな。アート。キャラアート。キャライラスト。The correspondent within a metallic frame. It centered something between cloud of fog and jellyfish full of matter and symbols too strange to name. ちょっと似てるね。
After running it through some preliminary tests, we discovered its inner contents don't match up with any known arcane material. Our next step would be to record and analyze its center. But there's a problem. The matter and symbols floating in the core seem to change their state every time we observe it.
Without warning, the interior shifts again. So from slowly emerge from the...
Are those gears?
Fog? Fog. Another fog. アペイロの島の時と、バーティンのスピニングウィルの時もキリあるんだよね。
I think it looks more like the black and white grid of a crossword puzzle. Adler, your observation right now, the observation of a cryptographer with very distinct interests and inclinations, has become a new influencing factor on the core.
I understand. Under these circumstances, analyzing its contents is pointless.
まだついていなかった。Pointless.
Precisely. But the problems don't stop there.
Ori gestured towards the toy box on the table.
Within the 3-hour period after the core's removal, the environment in the toy box descended into chaos. Understandably so.
Oh.
The core has an unmeasurable quality. It stood to reason that the same quality extended to the toy box.
Hisabeth and I entered the box to verify this theory.
コアがない状態。
With its stabilizing core gone, the environment in the toy box has also become affected by its observers. In fact, we found the level of chaos is positively correlated to the number of observers.
Observer effect. Changing environment.
Familiar, isn't it? Our current situation seems to share many qualities with artificial somnambulism.
Artificial somnambulism もちょっと
Hisabeth has gone to get reinforcements.
詳しくわかんない。
Right on time.
Success pointer had estimated. Elizabeth lets Miss Junior into the meeting room.
Go on.
Miss Mer-
Time's precious.
Elizabeth steps taking the original approach. Ceilings overfilling the small, almost real world inside. The textbook zoo hypothesis.
I'm sorry, but this isn't the same as artificial somnambulism.
After a long procedure,
I don't come to this conclusion arbitrarily. I've been paying attention to your experiments on this toy box. Look. In your toy box, there's still a vending machine at the entrance to the Laplace laboratories. It's true, but out here, that vending machine was removed 2 days ago. Artificial somnambulism creates images based on subconscious memory. It's blurry and malleable. Even with our guidance, memories can still lie to you. That's why we use it primarily for psychotherapy, not simulations for experiments. It's likely this toy box is operating on a set formula based on the environmental conditions that were initially loaded, making it unable to generate things not included in its original dataset.
ってことは、いつ作られたとかも知ることができる。 かもしれ
Although
ない。
your observations have turned into a chaotic mess for the time being, it has no inherent ability to change to reflect the real world.
やっぱり。
That is to say, the data in the toy box is from a static point in the past. If you don't update it, the vending machine will stay. It's this lag in data that gives it stability. That's the best I can offer.
大事そうだな、今の話。
No, your conclusion was very valuable.
So it's clear, if we want to progress, there's only one way left.
Return the core to the tower and let the toy box restabilize. Then reset it to stop this entropy and return it to its original state.
You mean we regenerate the outer layer of the core to create a combination lock that can easily be analyzed?
Correct. Considering the chaos in the toy box, this mission should fall to you and Ulrich.
二人の責任になった。
You two are the most familiar with its environment.
確かにね。Perform an interaction to continue. Field. The autofemoral field of Christ appears once more.
Why is our starting point always set here?
It seems the toy box is more stable than we expected.
一緒に入ってるってこと。
The topography hasn't changed at all, although we have lost line of sight to the tower.
消えたから。All the visitors in the tower spire once faint visible is now swallowed by
Don't
heavy.
worry, we've already located the tower.
So his slightly distorted voice brings them their second visit.
Although there have been some slight changes, it still remains northeast of where you are. Just go ahead. We'll sync with your current position and route.
Oh, but can we assume that syncing our data out here won't trigger the observer effect?
Let's go.
Currently the core is safe. Inside the container he shoulders.
Please record the time intervals between the toy box's environmental changes.
Data's already been synced.
There is a reward once they move northeast. It's usually have both tactical edges and silence. また喧嘩するからな。錆びてると。これは the communicator is the only thing making any sense.
Enigma, Ulrich. The data is starting to fluctuate. The observer effect will most likely begin manifesting soon. Prepare yourselves.
They have a good light pressure that reaches across the plane.
Oh, this is like a development on the Hushak test. I can hardly wait to see what scenes might appear.
How did we end up here?
In the blink of an eye, the plane is gone, and they find themselves at the edge of...
Environmental changes took 15 minutes this time. No change in the direction of the tower. Sure looks like a nice fishing spot you've ended up in.
As if we didn't have enough problems. A lake? What? Do we have to row a boat now?
Hoffman. Madam Hoffman.
I have no particular fondness for natural environments. I think this one's on you, Adler.
Good to see you finally grasp the most important skill of social interaction. Shifting blame. The last time I visited a lake was before I joined Laplace. Admit it, Ulrich. You're curious about them. What happened?
There is only cut shorts like a television switch off, and they are plunged into
The
complete
data's becoming more volatile. The toy box is losing control.
At least the communicator's still working.
The animal shows the release that backpack and pulls the core. 持ってるのか。It is warped from inside its frame, looking nothing like it did.
Which direction is the tower?
It's moved. Current position unclear.
There's no easy way ahead for now, so we'll make a temporary stop here. Check the position again after the next cycle of environmental changes.
Wait, Adler.
The darkness is short and nuclear healings. There's a rustling closing in from inside.
Looks like we'll have to deal with this first.
Account.
Practice validates theory.
新しい敵だ。
What odd cipher devices? I suggest we observe how they move first.
No, our time is limited. We should take a page from Medicine Pocket's book and take them apart.
Calculate doom.
Give it to the...
Simulating the Chaldean order. Decrypt the cosmos.
Do not let yourself go numb.
Eliminate what is false.
Who charts the stars' orbits? Interception detected. Interception detected.
Violent
Decryption
disassembly?
failed?
No written report needed. They should push your management style everywhere.
Martin.
You two all right? We've got the data. The tower's new location. It's extremely close to your position. Wait, that's not right. It's on your position.
The pressure of this burning is tossing them with an edge frame.
Yes, we're under the tower. That certainly saved us some effort.
If the toy box's environment is affected by its observer's thoughts, then did we arrive here so quickly because our goals completely aligned with one another?
かもしれない。
Salo, a wish granter and psychoanalysis machine all wrapped into one. This would work wonders for my survey on arcane skills.
Right. Let's get the core into the tower and prepare our next steps.
The spirits destroyed or assumed Nanny. A raven slopes down from the west, snatching the contents of the playlist. Muscles de Ludwig?
Ludwig? Why is he still here?
Yeah, buddy.
Verdammt! X, can you follow Ludwig's trail? He's made off with the core.
Not a problem. We've got his arcane fluctuations on record. Just hold for a moment.
Ludwig. Switch static. Few seconds later, the user comes up.
The tracking data's been interrupted. We lost him after about 50 meters of flight. Mr. Ludwig has left. Or more specifically, disappeared. Huh.
Observer.
This is residual data. A system error? It'd be best if you interrupt. Evacuate as quickly as possible.
Any diagnosis place, which are now reached the static challenge. It pulls hard on his tongue. It doesn't touch.
All ready. Forced restart.
Forced restart. A metallurgy was on the ground in a spot.
Greta's badge. She really came all the way here.
He reached for it without thinking.
Researcher Adler!
What?
They've issued the forced quit alert. No matter what you see, don't approach it. We have to avoid interfering with the data.
But...
The mystery of the patch was unsolved. That was became British in the beginning. Finally, he spoke from space. The technology could not fly. And disappear. Force restart. Night climber. Wait for dawn at the mountain's peak.
Going mountain climbing again? Where are you heading this time? Watzmann? Nebelhorn?
Wait, Deutsch なの?
Spain, actually, to the tallest peak in the Pyrenees, Aneto.
You just finished a field mission. Shouldn't you take more than a day to recover?
I was only helping them establish an organizational system for the Arcanist database in Morocco, and I got plenty of sleep on the plane. What about you? Another late night of research by the looks of it? I've heard the people at Laplace are night owls too. You should fit right in with their schedule.
The all-nighter has left Edward looking a little worried, but his eyes are as bright as ever.
A genius's best thoughts always come at night. An overly poetic sentiment, to be sure. But I see it as a rational conclusion based on experience.
With a shrug. She has no intention of making him about the way they reply.
Remember?
I know, mow the lawn.
Noticing the silence, Greta saws her hand on the door again.
You look like you still have something to say.
This month, it is setting up an Arcanist registry. Last month, it was mediating an Arcanist dispute, cleaning up after the Foundation's mess. I don't think we need more examples. Greta, you're working like Mama sweeping the damn dust behind the door. She sweeps and sweeps, day after day, year after year, to abate a problem that could be solved by simply closing the window.
I know you aren't happy with always having to pick up after her in secret, but you shouldn't let Mama know that. But tell me, Bruder Herz, do you think we should close the window forever?
No, what I meant was...
Greta was wearing...
I never did properly tell you why I joined the Foundation. You're right. Field investigator work is as you say. But there are complicated procedures to follow. The actual situations are so simple, it hardly takes a genius to figure them out. Most of the difficulty comes from dealing with officials. It's entirely up to them whether they drop the red tape and empty rhetoric or raise their walls higher. And from a utilitarian standpoint, it's not a rational choice. After all, the promotion prospects are very limited.
Then why do you insist on doing it?
The stubborn confusion in his voice means this won't be a trivial chat. So clenching the club on the wall, he stayed and then shifts the weight of the backpack.
Adler, have you heard of Mount Godwin Austen? They call it K2.
Nani?
The second highest mountain, after Mount Everest.
Oh.
That's right. I like the name K2. Just a letter and a number. It's direct, bare, concise, unembellished. It perfectly captures the image of a brutal peak. That mountain has a higher death rate among climbers than that of the world's highest peak. Once you choose to climb it, you've already put your life in the harsh hands of nature. Even among mountaineering clubs, amidst the praise for your determination, I trust the majority of people would still exclaim, "Do you have a death wish?"
I don't follow.
The view from the peak of K2. It's different from yours, from the University of Göttingen, or from any other place in the world. That's what those people with a death wish are trying to obtain. Of course, most Foundation field investigators don't face such extreme conditions. I don't understand Arcanum. I don't understand the Arcanists it creates either. But these things are deeply rooted in our world. The Foundation is a great fulcrum, a window, a place to observe, and to participate. Even if I wanted to, there's no avoiding dealing with all kinds of Arcanists and Arcanum. They hide, tucked away among the many interwoven branches of bureaucracy. This is a view gained only by joining the Foundation. Each Arcanist becomes a new case study, because no matter how bizarre the phenomenon, once it is systematically documented and analyzed, it always falls into a chain of logic. Adler, why are you looking for a unified theory?
To make the world concise, summarizable. It must be noble and reliable to be suitable for life.
Do you think society can also have such a theory? Something that can integrate all this disordered, chaotic fragmentation and allow arcanists and arcanum to find a place among rationality?
Tip of me, Tana. Tip of me.
I believe that's what I'm doing now. I see these endless missions as brute force exhaustive research, like foolishly trying to count every grain of sand on a beach. Once complete, it will give a full view of both humans and arcanists, founded in rationality and worthy of trust. You could call it Hoffman idealism. It certainly seems to be in both our blood, Bruderherz.
All right. Isn't it by time you left?
There was no meant to her brothers and brothers stuff. Something else occurred to them.
I heard Laplace is experimenting on arcane skill fusions these days. They plan to distribute equipment infused with the power of incantations to us investigators.
Oh. Storm no mai demo mo. Sono kenkyu ga aru tte koto ne.
I'm not going to put my faith in some inexplicable magic weapon.
I expected you'd say as much. Then this might be more your speed. It's a Luger pistol, a regular firearm able to be disassembled and reassembled as you see fit.
Luger pistol? Nani?
A pistol?
I also have one. It's a Foundation-issued pistol for field investigations. I'd say I already have a solid eye for it.
Greta, what kinds of missions are you going on that require guns?
While extreme circumstances are rare, they are bound to happen eventually. In those cases, it doesn't hurt to have a gun. That goes for both of us.
She's a little break and half open doors being wide and the morning sunlight.
I'm heading out now.
Greta, wait!
Time waits for no one, Bruderherz. I have to go eventually. For every mountain in the world, there will always be someone who seeks to climb it.
Wait! Greta, I also... Greta! 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 Greta!
Adler?
Greta!
Mr. Adler?
He snaps back to reality. The stairs of his colleagues in the Laplace meeting room pour into him.
You've been out of sorts during our recent meetings, Adler. You should get more sleep. Sleep is a vital function for humans.
Thank you for your considerable insights into human nature. But that's quite enough. Now to our current situation. We need to figure out our next steps.
Kirikai hayai ne. The conversation and the genius left behind the trivial matter of sleep.
Ludwig's reappearance has introduced a serious problem. The core is no longer in our hands. Our crossword puzzle has been torn to shreds, and we have no leads to speak of.
マジでそのプレストンプロトコルの話全然読んでないから追いつかないね。
Even the most skilled cryptographer can't reverse engineer a key out of thin air.
Seems like an easy fix to me. I say we take apart the toy box.
ダメだろ。
Ludwig and the core are both in there, right? So take it apart. Let all its elements reset to their original states individually, then it'll be a breeze to analyze.
That's too reckless, researcher Medicine Pocket. Dismantling the toy box might cause significant data loss. Or possibly even destroy the toy box itself. Then we'll be without any research subject at all.
Well, sitting here overthinking everything isn't gonna produce any results either.
Just reset it. We can continue with our original plan.
I'm cut in stopping the argument before it starts.
The toy box remains unstable. If we reset it in its current condition, there's no telling whether we'll return everything to its original state, or just cause even more chaos.
ていうか、ルドウィグは本物のルドウィグなの？
Ludwig's signal is still near the tower. We'd better come to a decision before he leaves.
No more hesitating. There's no use in waiting. Plus, since the data is restored after each reset of the toy box, we can start by assuming that the mishap with Ludwig has been fixed. We start with a hypothesis. Then we test it.
マジで追いつかないな。まあ。Pending report. This tag is not yet ready to the world. Human function report of the third names. Or say 3 provide the toy box as a tool for simulation experiments to help develop based on emergency protocol that meets SCC standards while adhering to human. Existing solutions all fail to meet of these standards based on the scientific principle of objective investigation, rational perspectives, and blah blah blah. Storm solely tested practice. This is not a usual support or an excuse to play board game work. Led by the hero, this provides by the well-known alternate storm and has been gradually refined. During this period, technical fault in the box caused a large-scale language disorder phenomenon which stabilized after research. Atlas and intervention prevented major loss. During the previous incident, I already used primary production of article storms technology to test the regulatory call achieving significant results. ってことは、どこかのミニイベント、メインストーリー、バルカロラの時かな。レゴスレコの研究はそのあたりのはず。で、2.8 アンターティカにいる時は、ちゃんとやってるからな。After a treated busy scheduled development of the storm emergency protocol temporarily put on hold. After the 10th storm, new anomalies began appearing within the toy box. Researchers will not research on how to handle the total instrument expert research. なるほどね。ちょっと見えたかもしれない。10時か。あれ、気になる。
Du chaos naissent les questions, et dans leurs réponses, nous trouvons l'ordre.
この窓みたいなもの、違うのが、ベルじゃないなのか。悪いは、いそう。
Please, have a seat. You'll always...
ちょっと違うか。これフレームなんだし。記憶違いだった。The looping bang. As the storyteller whispers, a soft shadow falls on the living and the dead. ラストこれ読んで終わろうかな。
After this reset, we need to limit the changes inside the toy box as much as possible. That is to say, the fewer the people who enter the toy box, the better. It's best we only send one person.
I'll do you one better. Don't send anyone in and blow it to Kingdom Come.
Manda.
Researcher medicine pocket.
Medicine pocket rolls the eyes and keeps talking on the face by the warning and at least don't.
Great! A brand new toy box and a brand new chance to fail. Consistently reproducing failed results follows the scientific method too, right? Seriously, none of us even knows what's in there, and you're saying we should send a single person in alone?
一応 ちょっとだけ心配の気持ちあるなのかな。
You're totally fine with that, huh? Leaving all those insane pieces and that psycho raven for some unlucky bastard to deal with?
This doesn't happen often, but I have to say, I agree with Medicine Pocket. Whoever decides to enter will be risking their own safety.
I didn't know it rolls their eyes again. I already have clearly missed the point.
Ugh, what I was saying is that we shouldn't be wasting our brain power on this thing.
We also need to consider the pieces. They may just be data to us, but to them, this is their entire world. We must avoid destroying it if we can.
Oh, my dear Ulrich, I'm moved to pieces. If only the real Storm shared your glowing sense of humanitarianism.
Pardon, can I interrupt for a second?
Wait,
I have good news. I've tested the communicator's durability. Although the tower's effect grows stronger the closer you get, the unlucky person entering the box will be able to receive outside help up until they enter the tower. If we aren't giving up on that plan, that is.
That's great! But assigning 100 people to wash test tubes in a lab isn't gonna make the research go any faster. That's all that communicator's gonna give. A bunch of test tube washers.
Don't say that. If you gave me 10 research assistants who understood the Ley-Namden equation, I'd be pleased no matter what.
for once animal listens, he will understand his tongue before he speaks.
What I meant is that I will go.
You're a human, Adler. And at the end of the day, that toy box runs an arcanum.
Thank you for the reminder, Bottle Brain.
Anyone is polite, but it's important.
I'm certain you will all provide more help than test tube washing, like capturing arcane fluctuations and relaying the data through the communicator. Besides, I'm the cryptographer here. I doubt any one of you has undergone even a fraction of the cryptographic training required to reverse engineer a key from an as of yet unknown cipher.
Well, I certainly haven't. But I believe I understand now. You think Ulrich has a point too? Humanitarian care, no?
Where on earth did you get that impression?
He turns away, but his darkening expression doesn't skip it, so it's not.
All right. You're right. You didn't say that.
Scissors and clears the way for Enigma. Mata hitori de. A faint dizziness preceded my vision. Oh. Shigao-chan. Everything has changed. Owning a remote his wet coat, sending like a streams down the moonlit water below, assuming that is indeed moonlight and water.
Look at that ball of light in the sky. Huh, I'm starting to like this place.
I'm afraid that's this toy box's version of the moon.
It also looks a lot like against the knee-high silver lines and with unstable purpose.
Hey, those fir trees over there look like snowflakes.
Why don't you tell me something I don't know?
All right, I just thought some talk on cock curves might lighten the topic.
Can anyone tell me how to mute this thing?
And with this distance himself from the communicator as another wave of communication. A moment later, his calm voice comes.
Understood. Researcher Pointer and I will strictly control the other's input as requested.
Right. We guarantee we'll only bother you if it's essential.
Thank you. I'll contact you if necessary.
He switched off the communicator, yet the surrounding noise persists.
Who's there?
Marcus. Not already young, he turns around, hands twisted together.
Mr. Enigma?
Didn't expect I'd run into you here, Miss Marcus. Are you reading?
He points at the thin white cube.
Yes, Mr. Enigma. I'm reading a story. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
That's the story? I understand.
It's about legends and people who write history. I haven't finished it yet, The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
It smiles shyly. What used to be a book has slowly flattened into a colorless, almost...
Is there something I can help you with? Quick.
I'm looking for a tower. Do you know where it might be?
It seems a lot of people are looking for that tower. It might be on the other side of the forest.
Thank you. Miss Marcus, would you like to come with me?
She looks bewildered. The book finally was the last Steven's like.
I'm waiting for someone. I don't seem to remember who I'm waiting for. Brown.
Was she also looking for the tower?
The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
Forget it.
Back at it. Organizes it then crouched to pick the book for her. But it slips through his fingers, like the moon reflection slipping from cup. His executive ups its useless.
I should go, Miss Marcus. Goodbye.
He stares away, the girl's voice follows after him.
Please, careful. There's a fox, brown in the forest, lazy dog.
Thank you.
Following the peace direction, Eddie must consider distance. The white tower's spire rises.
How wonderfully eye-catching. What is this? Tantalus's punishment?
ミスニューベベルのタワーみたいだな。おっと。Another figure emerged from the shadows of the
Danger!
trees.
Closer, don't any come! Wait, you're...
He notices this researcher, the toy box pulling from his buried memories.
It's me, a tiny, insignificant cryptographer. It's a pity we've never worked together.
Taking the rings again made the rich almost moment of the best.
Adler, how bad is it?
He subconsciously reached into his pocket the metal to his collar.
Oh, fine. Just a piece who's gone mad.
ここで戦う。
Will there be time for a nap later?
Initiating research on a big unknown opponent. Sampling, analyzing. Kindly make your way into the reagent bottles. We'll shake them to see if you're a solid or a liquid.
That almost made me laugh. Unfortunately for you, that is not enough to convince me to cooperate.
Simulate
It is
Doom awaits within.
an accurate reading. See how they oscillate.
eliminate what is false.
Do not let yourself go now. Please, go ahead. There is work left here to be done.
Adema looks up at the top of the tower for what feels like 1,000 time.
We have a problem. Even after all this walking, I haven't gotten any closer to the Tower of Babel. If anything, it appears to be going farther and farther away.
Fata Morgana. Yeah, 微妙なところに止まったな。これちょっと長くなりそうだな。今回はここまでです。じゃあ終わります。またいつかやるかもしれない。やらないかもしれない。では、さよなら。